Rocco, just how these early days and preseason games been for you, just getting your bearings here with this group.
Yeah, it's been pretty fun. You know, it was good to roll out the ball and play some games against other teams, especially, you know, playing my, I guess, preseason debut against Jokic. I think that was really fun. And then last night, just getting some burn against the Chinese team that came through. That was awesome too.
Coach was just saying that he likes the way that you're absorbing concepts and kind of learning the system. Like, how comfortable do you feel in terms of what they are teaching you and how you're able to kind of understand and start to apply it?
Yeah, I think I'm slowly getting it. Obviously, there's a jump from, you know, the NBL to the NBA in terms of athleticism and speed of the game. But you know, the concepts have been great, and it's makes my job a lot easier when I'm playing with these caliber athletes as well. You know, it's great.
Rocco, just kind of, you mentioned the speed of the game. What have you done to try to acclimate to that as best you can, and how just kind of practice has been with some of these guys in terms of adapting to that?
Yeah, I think adapting to the speed of the game, really you can only get out there by playing, and I guess in training as well, like got dunked on by Jaden today, which that was nice. Caught me with a forearm straight in the nose, which is still broken, so that's fun. But you know, just stuff like that. You know, now I'm like, all right, got to be a bit earlier, got to jump a bit higher. So I think just getting the live reps of it, I think that's the most important thing.
Offensive foul?
In my eyes, in everyone else's eyes, no. But I'm always going to jump, so he's going to get me again, maybe.
They could have at least challenged. Yeah.
Yeah. A little review.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
When we asked kind of Ants about you and Johan, his first thing he said was that you got him in practice. I mean, what's that like, you know, playing for the Boomers last year, and then a year later you're blocking Anthony Edwards in practice?
Yeah, it's a pretty surreal feeling. You know, obviously a person who I've seen all over TV and watched for the past couple of years, and you know, to be in an environment, seeing how he attacks everything, and you know, being able to get him once is pretty fun, and hopefully I get him again. Hopefully I get Jaden again. You know, I'm a shot blocker, so I guess that's expected for me to get him, and they're going to get me, and I think it, you know, creates a high intensity environment.
You obviously have nothing to compare it to, but what's it been like for you being in camp and learning with a good team, like a team that has like championship aspirations, and seeing how they operate and the quality of players that you're going up against on a daily basis?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm going up against a future Hall of Famer every day, and I'm going up against Johan, who extremely athletic, promising big. So it's been really fun to sort of get out there, and you know, I do my PD with Rudy, and you know, every day just getting those little tips, and you know, just playing against him, you really get a feel of how to play the game. And I got Joe as well, sort of like all these vets in my ear, which yeah, it's great.
You and Johan have similar low level of experience coming in. What ways has he improved in this last 2 or 3 weeks, and yourself as well?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Johan, like, above the rim is extremely impressive. You know, he's able to run the floor, and I think the biggest improvement has been just physicality. Like, he's getting all the offensive boards, he's playing hard, his motor is unbelievable. And then I think for me is again just getting more physical. You know, it's a grown man league, so I guess hitting back, I think those are the biggest improvements so far.
What's that relationship with Joe been like, just since he's gotten into town?
Yeah, it's been pretty good. You know, there's always a bit of arguing between me and him, a bit of banter, I guess. But it's all in good fun. You know, someone who's been in the NBA for as long as he is, he's obviously doing something right. So being able to learn off him and his daily habits, albeit now that he's a vet, you know, he goes back and talks about the times where he was playing. The times
Before you were born?
Before I was born, the times when he was a rookie. But you know, just be able to have a fellow Aussie, like, in the environment that I'm in every day, it's always good to have someone around.
This is kind of a selfish question, but you went to a lot of Lynx games this summer.
Yeah.
And you didn't sit like where the players normally do. I felt like a lot of times when I saw you, you were like up in the crowd.
Yeah.
How do you stay incognito at your height? going
Oh.
to Lynx games?
I just wear a hat, and no one notices me at all. I just wear a hat. No, I love going to the game and sitting in the crowd and hearing all the fans. Everyone's so excited about Lynx and Minnesota basketball. You just hear this constant positivity coming out. So to sit in the stands and chat to the fans and to hear what they're saying about the Lynx, it's all really fun and really good.